What is going on, everybody? We are going to talk about DoughDash, Dontay London, and Anton Daniels. Yes, Mr. Bag Chaser, you are watching the Kelly Sphere. Make sure to like this video, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. We're going to talk about why the hype is dead. So do you guys remember DoughDash came out of nowhere in the fall of 2024? She got hot, she caught a YouTube trend, and she was making some good money on YouTube. And you know how it is, these people that, watch these channels, they start investigating. We had lots of channels. Well, first of all, she got a lot of people to make videos about her. Remember when people were making all these videos, thank you, DoughDash, I want to start my channel and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you had all of that. And then people were intrigued by the money. Let's face it, when someone keeps talking about money all the time, it gets people interested. So that was basically her thing. And, it took about a year to take her down, but nobody talks about her anymore. I don't see videos about them daily in my feed. Now, I did talk about DoughDash, I did talk about Dontay London, and I have talked about Anton Daniels. I no longer see all of the creators that were making nonstop videos. Now, there were certain people, I'm not going to say any names, but you know who you are. I'm sure some of you are listening right now. There were certain creators who made basically their channel turned into a Dontay London bash channel or a DoughDash attack channel. Let's just be real. But it's been, I would say, a couple months since I've seen people talking about Dontay London and DoughDash. Now, I don't go and actually check in the YouTube search. I'm sure there's people still making videos, but it's nowhere at all how it used to be. You used to be able to use DoughDash's name, Dontay London's name, to get clicks and views, but that's not working anymore because people are no longer interested. Now, for myself personally, DoughDash's story at first, way back in 2024. Now, the people who discovered her way back then, nobody, after that, it was intriguing and inspiring at first. I get why people fell for it. But, the DoughDash story showed me that, wow, a lot of people, men and women, and a lot of Christians, I'm sorry, they are idiots. I'm sorry. It's the truth. But I gotta, this girl, she still keeps, every time somebody, exposes her, she always finds another way to come back. And I did check her channel, and it seems like she has transitioned into her latest made-up story about, doing Amazon, living in her car, and, blah, blah, blah. But I'm no longer, honestly, I didn't click on any of the videos. I just see the titles. I'm no longer interested in her. So I haven't, honestly, I don't know the last time I watched a DoughDash video, but I've been way past done with her, maybe a year ago. Now, Dontay London, he got divorced or is in a divorce. I don't know. I stopped watching him too. Honestly, I never found Dontay London interesting from the get-go. I never found him interesting. However, it's not about what I think is interesting or who I like. A lot, there is a large number of people who like watching Dontay London. I don't know why they like watching him. His videos to me are boring. There is nothing outstanding, remarkable, or interesting about his life. He's a, 27, 28-year-old man that lives in Detroit that has a kid that meets women off dating apps and doesn't like to work, that doesn't make videos very often. So I don't know. I don't really get it. There's nothing special to me about his channel. Now, let me know in the comment section. Apparently a lot of people don't think how I think. They find his channel interesting, but I don't understand why. Remember the time where he was making videos just putting like dots or writing weird titles or posting a video but not saying anything at all? Like, why would you watch this? And then the fans were sitting in the comment section complaining, like, why are you, posting videos like this? He was just trying to see if he could do it, and the dummies were still watching. So, man, I don't know. Like, I never found Dontay London interesting at all, but he was a hot topic. So I'm not gonna lie, I talked about him, but I don't know, I just don't find him interesting at all. I don't see, there's not one thing I could say about his life that's interesting, like at all. DoughDash's life, I don't know, I feel like her life would have been more interesting if she had like a boyfriend or husband or like somebody else in her videos, because her videos are basically just her and she's always trying to scam for more money and inventing more stories to gain sympathy. But it's kind of boring. Like, to me, it's boring. I respect the hustle. This girl can make up a lot of stories. She knows how to scam and get money. So from that angle, man, she's good at what she does. Now, moving on to Anton Daniels. Now, Anton Daniels is the only one that has an actual career. Obviously, he has over 1 million subscribers here on YouTube. And, he gets lots and lots of views and he cranks out a lot of videos. He's definitely not going anywhere. Now, let's go back to January of 2026 when, the scandal broke out about him and this chick named Mika that was, on his shows, and then he got busted. Allegedly he cheated on his wife, but it sounds like the wife and Mika know each other, and sound to me, I gathered that, she knows. So like there really wasn't any scandal. But I will say this, man, you had a few channels, again, not saying any names, man, they were making a lot of money talking about Anton Daniels every single day, video after video. Mr. Guess Who's Mad. That's a little hint right there. But I checked, and the top person who was always making videos about Anton Daniels has not made a video about Anton Daniels in 3 weeks. And none of the other creators that I was having come into my feed like every day, nobody's making any more videos about Anton Daniels or about Mika or Corey Holcomb. All that has officially died. So, again, make sure that you guys like this video. Hit the hit the notification bell. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You are watching the Kelly Sphere. I have been talking about DoughDash, Dontay London from the very beginning when they got hot. At the time they were getting hot, and before everybody started to ride the wave. If you want to check, you could go through my history. I made my first video about DoughDash in October of 2024, exposing her, but nobody believed me. They all thought that I was lying, that I was jealous, that I was a black woman hating on another black woman. Why would I do that? I love black people. But anyways, DoughDash, Dontay London, and Anton Daniels, the hype has died. And like I said, Anton Daniels is the only one with a career. I think that DoughDash will always, it seems like she always finds another way to try to hustle and scam for views and money. And Dontay London, I don't know, his channel to me is boring. So I don't know. I don't see him changing anytime soon. And, one thing I want to say about Dontay London that nobody ever talked about, this is one thing that I always thought to myself, and I never mentioned this in any of my videos talking about Dontay London. I want to go on record, and I'm just gonna say it. Dontay London is desperate for love. I don't know why nobody ever mentioned this. Like, out of all the people that made videos about Dontay London, nobody ever brought up this angle, or maybe, I don't know if they never thought that, but I always thought this from the beginning, that for whatever reason, maybe he didn't have a good relationship with his mom, or maybe he's just like this. Dontay London doesn't like to be single, and I mean, that's obvious. These are the type of people, he's like Jennifer Lopez. They can't be single for 24 hours. They have to constantly be with someone because they don't like to be alone. Dontay London doesn't like to be alone, and he is desperate for love. That's why, and Dontay London and anybody who moves like Dontay London, they're desperate for love. Now, I'm not saying it's bad to try to find love, but these people, they can't even be alone, like, and reflect on their last relationship, take a break for a week. They gotta jump. Before the last relationship is ending, they're already looking for the next person. Like, it's crazy. Let me know, and let me know. Because I know I'm not crazy. I always thought that Dontay London was desperate for love. But, like I said, people are no longer talking about DoughDash. They no longer talk about Dontay London. They no longer talk about Anton Daniels. Now, I haven't talked about any of these people for a couple months now. So I guess you could say I'm talking about them right now. But I just want to, see who's out there. If you guys are still checking for these people, let me know in the comment section. But like I said, the hype seems to be over. So, I guess what goes up must come down at some point. If you don't really have any talent, you're not going to really go anywhere. They're going to say I'm hating, but I'm not hating. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure that you like this video, hit the notification, subscribe, and hype it. Hype this video up. Yes, if you love hearing about commentary like this, I also talk about celebrities and other YouTubers, and I like to talk about trending topics. Sometimes I dabble in a little bit of politics as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one.